Calculations involving money always come up in maths tests. So I thought I'd go through some of them with you. How much you have left, what is the profit, some of these simple problems. Okay, the first one is using one of my favorites. It is peas, the chili and garlic flavored one, these small packs. If you've ever gone to a shop which sells these, you'll know that they normally come in a bag of 30. So 30 of these small ones in a big bag. If you bought a big bag and then you sold each of these individually, like in your school tuck shop, they might sell these, I don't know, they might sell them at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, I don't know. But we could do a problem here where you could calculate how much you would profit. Using first explaining the terms that we will be using. So the first term is income or revenue. Now, income or revenue is just what you receive. In this case, if you are selling the packets of peas, if you are selling these things, whatever someone gives you when they buy it from you, that is your revenue or income. That's the money coming in, incoming money. Your expenses are what you paid out to buy the packet. Okay, the bag. Right. And the profit or the loss. Profit is if you have some money that you've made on top of what you originally paid out. And loss is if you actually sold it for less than what you bought it from. And that's, if you're trying to run a business, a loss is not a good thing. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning. And that is the packet of peas. How much did I buy? Okay, say I went to the shop. This is actually quite a realistic figure. So it's usually around this amount, maybe a bit more. So that is $6.90. $6.90 for the packet with 30 in it. Now I want to know how much each little packet costs. So there are 30 in the packet, 30 packs in the bag, and the whole bag has cost me $6.90. So if I take $6.90 and divide it by 30, then I'll know how much each little packet of peas costs. $6.90 divided by 30. By now you should have had lots of practice with division, but some more practice is always a good thing. 30, can that go into 6? No, it can't, because 30 is a bigger number than 6. Can 30 go into 69 if we took these first two numbers? Yeah, 30 can go into 69. How many times? 30 can go one time, yes. 30 can go two times, right? Because 30 plus 30 is 60. So 60 can go into 69, yes, and there'll be 9 left over. Okay, so it can go 2 times. Now I put the 2 here, it's on top of the 9 because we took 69, so we're putting how many times it can go into on the number that is most, the rightmost number, the number on the right of the numbers that we've just chosen, which is the 69, right? Now 30 times 2 is 60. Okay, so we'll put the 60 down here. We'll put the dot here. Okay, the decimal point. We'll also put the decimal point here because that's the position of the 2. Right, you still with me? Okay. Since there's nothing on this side, we usually put a 0 to hold the place. Next step is to just put a 0 here I've said before, any zeros on the right of the number after the decimal point, that's fine. You can add as many zeros as you want to. It doesn't make any change, doesn't affect the value at all of this number. Minus that. Okay, so that's 0 there. 6 minus 6 is 0. 9 minus 0 is 9. And of course, you've got a 0 down here. Does 30 go into the 9? No, it doesn't. We'll move on to 90. So using both these numbers here, 90. And whatever number of times the 30 can go into 90 goes up here, next to the 2. 30 can go into 90 how many times? Simple way to think of it is, can 3 go into 9? If 30 has 1 0 in the end, 90 has 1 0 in the end, you can for a minute just forget about the 2 zeros on the end. 3 goes into 9 3 times, right? Right. Exactly the same thing as 30 going into 90 3 times. Right? 30 times 3 is 90. Okay, I'll put the 90 down here. Now, because the 90 is down here, let's put the decimal point in its correct place. The decimal point doesn't disappear, it's always there. We're just ignoring it for a little while we're trying to find how many times 30 goes into the number down here. Okay, again, you subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0, 9 minus 9 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. Okay, no remainder, right? 0.23. 30 goes into $6.90, 0.23 times. Now, what is the significance of that? We were trying to find this overall cost of the bag, $6.90. If you divide $6.90 into 30, you'll get the cost of the bag. $6.90. But when you have the number after the decimal point, it is 0.23 of a dollar, right? That's the cost of each bag. 0.23 of a dollar is the same as 23 cents. 23 cents for each packet in a bag. Okay, so now we know how much each bag costs. Right. What do you think I need to sell this bag at in order to make a profit? Like I said before, profit is anything that you make over what you paid. So if I paid 23 cents for each bag, in order to make a profit, I need to sell this bag at more than 23 cents. If I sell it at 24 cents, okay, let's try 24 cents. So profit equals the revenue minus the expense, right? If the revenue is 24 cents and the expense is 23, which is what I paid, 24 minus 23 is 1, right? 1 cent. I make a profit of 1 cent on this bag. Right? Okay. If I sold this bag for 50 cents, right? So, firstly, how much would I get from a bag of 50 cents? Right. So my revenue will be, my total revenue will be 50 cents per bag times 30 bags, right? So total revenue is equal to 30 bags, or what, 30 packets multiplied by 50 cents. Alright, and I'll put 50 cents in this form, which is $0.50. 0.50. Okay. $0.5 multiplied by 30. We know 0 times whatever's up here will end up with 0, so that's fine. We won't do the first line. But the second line here, 3, and the second number, 3. First we start with a 0 since we already got 0 on the first go. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 5, carry 1. 0 times 3, 0. That's 1 up there. Okay. 15. How many decimal places here? 1, 2, right? And here there are none. So 2, 1, 2. So the answer is $15. Right? 15.00. $15. What is the profit? Now, profit is equal to revenue minus or subtract expense. Right? Which is equal to $15 minus $6.90. Okay, again, it's easier for your working out to be in the format that you're used to. So let's do it down here. 15.00 minus 6.90. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 9. Well, you take 1 from this becomes 4. You take 1 up here. 10 minus 9 is 1. Put the decimal place in its correct alignment, right? Which is under where the decimal places are on top. This has now become 4. 4 minus 6 can't go. Okay. 14 minus 6, 8. So the answer is $8.10. Write it neatly here. $8. $8.10 is the profit if I am selling the 30 packets at 50 cents each, and if I have paid $6.90 for the whole bag of 30 packets to begin with. If you liked the video, then click on the subscribe, on the icon to subscribe, the channel's icon here, and also click on the playlist on this side that has related videos.